Alright guys, welcome back to some Fallout 4. We are going to talk about some armors that I have found through the random tab on Nexus. So I'm going to speed through these a little bit because I'm kind of hard at work at my own mod. But I really wanted to show these off, especially a T51 mod made by D Polari, because I'm on the hunt for some really good T51 power armor mods. So the first mod up is a headpiece commonly known as a hijab. And this mod was made by Omega 4D2. So you can craft this at the chem bench, and honestly I have mixed feelings about this mod. I think that it looks great, but it makes your character bald. Now normally this would be okay because hijabs are usually used to cover someone's hair and hide it completely. But the problem that I have with this mod is that there is so much space on the face area, like on the sides of my head and stuff, and you could just see just the character, you know, the side of their head is just all bold and exposing everything. So I wasn't really a fan of that. So I think it would be nice to have like a wig that is compatible with this mod, or maybe just to, you know, add some more meshes in there so that it covers more up of the side of the face. And who knows, it could just be on my part where maybe my character's face is too thin. So next is the Wasteland Samurai by Feather Dare, and this is a modular set of armor with two different helmets. So the differences between the helmets is that one has horns and one doesn't. So you can craft this full armor set at the chem bench, and it just requires some easy crafting materials like some leather, some cloth, things like that. So I honestly think this armor looks great. I love the extra decals on this thing, like the bullet strap that's wrapped across the leg and the camo cloth that's hanging from the back. The torso chest plate also looks great. So honestly, nothing about this mod really comes across as samurai to me outside of maybe the helmet a bit, like the horned version. But I still think that this looks great, especially if you're someone who's like a fan of the gunners, because I think this makes for a great gunner armor. Next is a main menu replacer of someone cosplaying as a Vault Girl. So I didn't know what to expect from this mod because on the download page it was just one image. So after downloading this mod and, you know, going to the main menu, it just features only that Vault Girl and she's doing some very naughty things. So I'm not going to stay on this long. If you're thirsty for this type of stuff, go and get it. Next is Abernathy Farm Walls by NoRespawns. And this is the same NoRespawns that makes all those cool tutorials on how to build cool buildings and settlements for Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. So shoutouts to him. And this mod is going to place junk walls all around the Abernathy farm, and it has some assignable guard posts as well. So there's a gated fence door at the front pointing towards the red rocket, and you know, that's really nice. You can open and close the gate. And I think this mod is really good for when you want to protect the Abernathys, but you don't want to spend too much time building for them, or if you don't have a lot of supplies to build for them. So also, I just want to say that I apologize because I completely forgot whether or not you can scrap these objects. So there's also some comments saying that this mod deletes nav meshes, so download and check it out with Xedit, or Just use it and report any problems that you come by. Next is DPolari's T51 Renewal, and this is a texture and model replacer for the T51 Power Armor. Literally, in the very last Fallout 4 video that I did, I said that I am not a fan of the green torso on Fallout 4's version of the T51 Power Armor. But this mod just shuts me up. It changes all of that. This isn't going to drastically change the power armor to something that will break lore. It just makes all of these small changes that work. So I actually love the green torso on this version of the power armor made by DPolari. So I also like the leg straps that go across the shins on the boot area, and the small decals on the front and back of the torso. So there's some small writing that you can see on the front and back of the torso that says like T51 and things like that. So this mod comes in 4K file size, and it is over 200 megabytes, or you can get the 1K version that is only 14 megabytes. So you already know which one that I took. So I honestly don't know why this mod requires a plugin, but I'll just merge this one with the rest of my armor mods because this is honestly a keeper for me, assuming that it works with all the other T51 armor mods. So if you know any good T51 power armor mods, just let me know and leave a comment below. Next is a mod that I downloaded from the Gun Network. It is a replacer for Codsworth. And I'm sorry, I don't know anything about this character except that it's from Star Wars. I can't even remember the name of the mod. Like, my goodness, the Gun Network sucks. I don't know who thinks that the layout of that site is good, but it's actually worse. It's the worst layout that I've ever seen on the site. Like, and you go to the search bar and you type a name of a mod, and it won't come up. If you want to see the author's mods, you have to like go to their page, check the post or message tab that they clicked, and all of this BS, and the site is just, I'm sorry, I just can't remember the name of this mod. I just know that I got it from Gun Network. Alright, so that's a few mods, mostly from the Nexus, that I wanted to try out and, you know, just showcase for you guys. We are currently sitting at 718 mods. I want to thank you guys for support, and if you're still here watching, I thank you. Consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to sign off here, and I will see you all next time. Take care.